Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I am not Cheyenne Michaels. My name is Blake Blackwell. I will be filling in for Cheyenne tonight. Of course, myself and everyone here at Southern Fried are wishing her the best in recovery, of course, after what happened at the last show.
Yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, John the Body Johnson.
Blake, like everybody here, for the last couple of weeks, I have had many sleepless nights worried about our national treasure, our beloved ring announcer, the lovely Miss Cheyenne Michaels. What happened to her was horrific and deplorable. But I want you to do me a favor because I know how you ring announcers travel in packs. I got Miss Cheyenne a get well card. You can see right here. And if you'll hold this for me, please. And open that up and let's look at the message. Cheyenne, get well soon so we can get soon, guys. I'm at a loss of
tonight, satisfaction.
Please make sure Cheyenne gets that, please.
Hey, cut that. Go ahead, JJ. What? You want me to take this card to Cheyenne? Hey, will you hold this, please? I'm gonna say this once, JJ. If you ever put your Cheyenne, I'm gonna bring fat times Jacob Ashworth will call me unstoppable. Dismiss. Now on to important. Georgia, Hollywood has arrived! Now some of you may be wondering, why do I have a crutch? I'm not injured. But we all know Pat Roach likes a crutch, and I've exterminated that roach. Pat Roach is not here. But I do have some bad news. Anybody that watched social media knows that Teo was attacked by the Crusade. Unfortunately, Teo is now back into physical therapy. He is not here tonight. But Grillo has sent Hyder and Christian Taylor on a mission. Take out Hollywood, burn down Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm going at it alone. Because I don't need a tag team partner. I have Monroe, Georgia. And to be quite honest, I think I'd like to bend this crutch over each and one of their backs every night we're back here in Monroe until this crutch is no more.
gotta be 100% to put my foot up their asses. You and me, we can do this.
No, Dad. Last time, you were a fan. I appreciate you came out here, you sat over there. I couldn't be here, but you showed everybody else that this James Dean family that we run, we're still kicking. But he stomped your shoulder. Grillo, everybody saw it. His tricep, he doesn't have a tricep anymore. He's still wearing the brace. Like, I can't in good conscience do that. You taught me to fight my own battles. And tonight, I'm fighting this battle alone.
I think I may have raised him too well. Just remember, I always got your back.
I want action tonight, satisfaction all night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greater Poland, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the only one, Alexander Lev. And his opponent. From the Fountain of Youth, weighing in at 214 pounds, he is forever young, Ashton Morton.
My name is Alexander Lev, and
Well, Alexander Lev jump-started the match with one of my microphones. And he is on the attack on Ashton Martin. Lev again kicking away at the chest of Ashton Martin there. Referee Slick Brian Waits in the matchup here. Trying to get these guys out of the corner. Martin still has that headband on. Oh, up over the top right in the middle of the ring. Martin has him down there, just a quick 2 count. Martin almost had Lev down. Lev with a kick to the midsection. Ducks the clothesline for Martin. Lev with a kick right to the chest as Martin came off the ropes. Had his team there planted him. Now he's talking trash. Vicious streak there, forearms and elbows to the chest of Martin. Lev calling himself the next Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. And there's a matchup tonight that's going to hopefully figure that out. Who's the current champion, as that's been in great dispute here the last month or so here at Southern Fried. Lev with a shot right to the jaw of Martin. Martin hasn't had a whole lot of offense so far in this matchup in the early going. Big forearm to Lev there. Lev showing his power. Big body slam right in the spine. Ashton Martin, Lev going up to the ropes now. Nasty senton there right across the midsection. And a cover with a forearm across the throat. Gets a 2 count. Lev now slowing the pace down just a bit here. Martin getting some space. Ooh, nasty upper leg strike there right to the jaw. Lev, methodical snap suplex from Lev. See the pain Ashton Martin is feeling there on his back. I can't believe Martin kicked out of that, man. That was absolutely incredible resiliency from this young man here. Couple of forearms there, and Lev is rocked. These two are going toe-to-toe now. Lev with a discus forearm and clothesline there, and Martin landed right on his forehead. Wade's checking on him there. That was dangerous. Oh, roll up there, small package. Martin playing possum there a little bit, catches the foot of Lev. Martin sets him up, Lev slips over the top. Oh, jeez. The impact in the corner there, his head ricocheted off the turnbuckle. Had a steam from Lev and an STO. Martin gets his shoulder up at the very last second there, and Lev growing frustrated there, that anger coming out. Brian Wade's trying to get him separated there, check on Martin. Lev shoves him out of the way. Martin's still good to go. Lev setting him up. And that is all she wrote there for Ashton Martin. Holy smokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Alexander Lev.
Lev looking strong here tonight. Quickly dispatches Ashton Martin here. He's calling for the microphone now.
My name is Alexander Lev. And I am your next Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a grappling challenge. The rules are as follows. There will be 3 rounds with a 1-minute time limit. 1 takedown equals 1 point. At the end of the 3 rounds, the man with the most points is declared the winner. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the Spiral, Lucas da Silva. And his opponent. From Randolph County, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is J.T. Paradox.
All right, unique matchup here.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute on the timer for the first round.
You see Da Silva with an amateur wrestling headgear on. Three 1-minute rounds in this matchup here at Southern Fried. Any takedown scores a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the 3 rounds is going to be the victor here tonight. Both of these young men, great amateur background, front face lock from Da Silva.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8.
No
7,
takedowns here
6,
so far.
5,
Oh, there goes
4,
one.
3, 2, 1.
Into the first
Ladies and
round there.
gentlemen, 1 point for JT Paradox.
Da Silva out to the floor for a moment, growing frustrated. Second round starting here now.
1 minute on the timer.
Waist lock. Da Silva makes it to the ropes. I don't think there's a rope break in this one, but Weekly's going to let it go. Collar. Oh, hold on. That's one for him. For Da Silva there. Da Silva.
1 point for Lucas Da Silva.
Paradox is checking his eye. Da Silva might have poked him in the eye there. Da Silva wrapping him up again. Weekly checking on him. That's a second. Well, Weekly's.
1 more point for Da Silva. He now has 2 points.
Paradox's bell is rung now. And Da Silva's up 2 to 1.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
All right, round 2. De Silva's up 2-1 right now.
De Silva has 2 points. Paradox has 1 point.
This is going to be the final round here. We got 1 minute starting now. De
1
Silva,
minute on the clock.
De Silva using his distance there. If he can just outlast a minute, he'll win this one by default. Let's see what Paradox can do. Paradox has to get 2 pinfalls here, 2 knockdowns, if you will. And De Silva's playing chicken and trying to stay away from him. De Silva pushed him down. De Silva's headgear is off. Can Paradox tie it up here? De Silva reaching out weakly.
15 seconds. 10.
There you go.
1 point for Paradox. 9, 8, 7.
Paradox has got a
6,
second
another
one.
point for
Paradox is in the lead.
5, 4, 3. A 3rd point for Paradox. Time.
With 3 points in that final round, Paradox wins it.
The winner of the contest, 4 points to 2, JT Paradox.
De Silva is just not winning at these wrestling events. Might better stick with a pro wrestling match here for De Silva. And Paradox is celebrating here in Monroe tonight. And De Silva heads back to the locker room defeated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the Nerd U Women's Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, the challenger from Blood Mountain, Georgia. She is Tarain. And her opponent.
You know you came to see the natural born legend.
Halen from Skid Row. She is the reigning and defending Nerd U Women's Champion. She is the natural born legend, Crystal Rose.
All righty here, former Southern Pride Women's Champion Crystal Rose here, stepping across the ring with a familiar opponent in Torain, as these two ladies are getting ready to clobber each other here. The Nerd U Women's Championship Wrestling Championship is on the line here tonight. Crystal plants Torain there. Referee Matthew Daniel in charge of this championship matchup. A roll up for Crystal. Another quick pinfall attempt as Torain kicks out. Pinning predicament up against the ropes there. Crystal with a hook goes for another pinning predicament as well, and Torain kicks out at a 2 count. Oh, Crystal Rose with a crucifix there. Torain just drops down. Another pinning predicament again. Crystal trying to end this with some grappling technique. And Torain out to the floor now. Shaking the cobwebs loose. That last shot there might have hurt her neck. Crystal Rose begging her to get into the matchup now, and Torain taking a moment, taking that full count of 10. Crystal Rose close to retaining her championship here. Beautiful head scissors there from Crystal Rose, and Torain dumps out to the floor. May have hurt her leg there. Crystal's had enough of it, and the chase is on. Torain out through the bottom rope there, and Crystal Rose meets her with a forearm. Torain hits hard in the corner, gets a boot up to the face of Crystal Rose. Challenger up over the top. Sunset flip into a pinning predicament as well, and Torain gets a 2 count. Torain, that power advantage sends Crystal Rose crashing into the corner. Trying to hit a clothesline, and almost had her there. Crystal Rose with a 2 count, kicking out at the last second there, and Torain headed out to the floor. I don't know if this is a smart idea for her. Crystal Rose as mean as it gets. Here we go, she's firing up. Oh, nasty slap right to the chest, and Torain eats another one. Crystal Rose shoving her back into the ring. She can certainly win the matchup on the floor there, but Torain cannot win the championship outside the ring. Crystal Rose went in the crossbody, and Torain, that power game caught her. Fireman's carry, and Torain sets her down hard on the spine. Can this be all? Torain locking in a sleeper hold. Crystal Rose gets out of it there, and Torain. Oh, God. Crystal with a stomp right to the back of the head, back press, and a hook. Wow.
The winner of the match, and still Nerd U Women's Champion, Crystal Rose.
You know you paid to see the natural.
Welcome back, Crystal Rose.
Magic.
Nice victory for the Nerd U Women's Champion as she makes her return to Monroe, Georgia, and Southern Pride Championship Wrestling. Great showing for her. They're battle tested and a smile on her face. Headed to the back after winning her matchup here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring. First, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, he is your American hero, Joey Hyder. And his partner, from Statesboro, Georgia, he is Christian Taylor. They are the Crusade. And their opponent.
I want action tonight, satisfaction all night.
From the Outer Banks of North Carolina, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is Hollywood Hunter James.
Action tonight, satisfaction all night. You got the love I need tonight. Long legs and short skirts. All these girls hit me where it hurts. I can't wait to get my hands on them. I won't give up till they give in.
Hunter James entrance music. I want satisfaction tonight, and hopefully he gets a measure of that as he stands across the ring from his former Crusade teammates here. Joey Hyder busted open by that chair shot 2 weeks ago. Will not forget what happened with Hunter James here in the ring. And Christian Taylor unhinged as always in the far corner. Mind games from Joey Hyder as he sends Christian Taylor in. Hunter James got to have his head on a swivel. You don't know what other members of the Crusade are here. It's already taken out Dominic Stuckey. Oh. Hunter James falls up with a chop right to the chest. Christian Taylor eats another one in the corner. Reversal now. Hunter up over the top. Lands hard there. Leapfrog over the top. Forearm there. Hunter James has nobody to tag. German suplex on Hyder. Waistlock retained there. Locked in. Are we going to see a third one coming in? Hunter tries to get him up. Hyder blocks it. Hyder with a reversal. Ooh, nice. Hunter with that big back elbow there and goes forward again. Another reversal. Ooh, kick right to the knee. Oh, Hunter went for the sunset flip German. Or excuse me, the moonsault German. And Hyder had it scouted and flipped over like a pancake. Caught Hunter James there right in the groin. And Hyder on the attack right now. Man. Christian Taylor tagged into the matchup now. Oh my God. See Hunter's dad, Jamie Dean, at the merge table cheering on his son. He's come up off his feet, off his chair, excuse me. Hunter fighting up from his knees. The numbers game may prove hard to overcome in this matchup for Hunter. Look at that. Jeez, this guy's a maniac. Taylor up out to the apron there and a boot right to the nose. Taylor with a handful of hair scooping Hunter up and sends him over into the corner. They don't have to worry about cutting the ring off in this tag team matchup. Double team suplex coming. Hunter James lands hard. Hunter's dad cheerleading from the sidelines here. Has that complete tear on his triceps we talked about earlier. Hunter referenced it there. Hunter trying to rally. Spine buster from Joey Hyder, and Hyder on a mount. Again, I don't think they're out here to win this matchup here. They're out to hurt Hunter. Splash. Pinfall attempt, D. Byers with a 2 count. You see his dad there cheering him on. And that sleeper hold is still locked in. Hyder has Hunter James right in the center of the ring. Hunter trying to make his way back up to his feet. He's got one of those arms gone. Arm breaker over the shoulder and a second one, and Hyder's released the hold. Hunter with a big forearm. No one in the corner to tag. But he's got Hyder separated from Christian Taylor. That's going to be his best chance to win this matchup. Try and keep it one-on-one. Oh, good Lord. Nasty headbutt there, and Hyder's shaking the cobwebs loose after that one. So you know it had to hurt Hunter. Double team maneuver there. And Hunter James hit hard. His head ricocheted off the mat. Christian Taylor with a mandible claw. Fans here in remote chanting for Hollywood. Nasty clothesline in the corner there. Neck breaker loading for Christian Taylor. Oh, he breaks loose of that hold and just clobs him right in the back of the head. Goes for a cover, and Hunter instincts there in this matchup. Go to make a tag, but he can't. There's nobody there. Delayed German, the power game from Christian Taylor. Taylor picking Hunter up by the hair. Oh, Hunter with a small package. Taylor kicks out at 2. Oh, good Lord. Taylor meets him with a vicious boot right to the jaw, and Hunter James is, I don't even know how he's up. Hyder kicks him in the chest. Hyder setting him up for a power bomb and plants him. Rolls him over, head of steam. Oh my God, elbow right to the side of the temple. Counted 1, 2, 3, pointing at Hunter James' dad in the crowd here. Can Hunter James rally in this matchup here? I don't know if he can. Hyder sends Hunter into the corner. Blind tag from Christian Taylor. Double team maneuver loading here. Splash in the corner, Hunter. Chest impact from Christian Taylor. Turnbuckle impact on the back, and Hunter gets a boot up elbow for Hyder. Taylor back in, Hunter over the top. Enziguri right to the jaw, and Taylor's out. Fireman's carry, snake eyes into the corner. High knee in the corner, right to the jaw of Christian Taylor. Hunter with a hammerlock, looking at Hyder. Hammerlock clothesline combo there. Pepsi twist for the CM Punk fans in the crowd. Hunter picking up Taylor. I don't know how he's got any energy left, this beating he's taken so far in this matchup. But getting to kick the hell out of both of these guys is a lot of fun for him, I'm sure. Prettiest power slam. Look at Hyder. He's down off the apron now. Watching Christian Taylor get his ass beat. There was a blind tag. That's what he's doing, waiting. Byers called it in. The Patriot Act is locked in, and Hunter James is getting ragdolled. I don't know how much of this Hunter James can take. Hunter's down to one knee. Byers is checking on him. Hunter's back up now. Hold on here. Who's coming? Jamie Dean's up on the apron. Is Hunter going to tag his dad? Hunter backs Hyder back into the corner there, and Hyder in the center of the ring. Hunter with a beautiful drop kick right to the jaw. Christian Taylor reaching for the tag too. Hunter trying to crawl over to his dad. Taylor eats a fist right to the jaw. Hollywood tags in his dad. Jamie Dean's in the ring kicking ass. Ooh. Taylor there. Belly to belly. A 2 count there from D. Byers, Goosebump City. No. Patriot Act locked in. Hunter James with the kendo stick. D. Byers is headed to the back. Hunter James has that kendo stick across the throat of Joey Hyder. Christian Taylor in. Jamie Dean, Christian Taylor has Hunter's dad. They're beating up Hunter's dad now. Joey Hyder has that. It's not even surgically repaired yet. He hasn't even had time to have surgery. Christian Taylor got Hunter James down in the corner, and he's taping his wrist to the corner. I got a feeling he's taped people up before. Oh, my God. Somebody got to cut Hunter loose. Hunter James in the corner. Hunter James in the corner trying to fight to get out of the corner. The Patriot Act is locked in. And Jamie Dean finds himself in the middle of the ring, and Hunter James has got to watch it. Hunter James is trying to get at his dad. The Crusade. Just staring at Hunter James right now. Jamie Dean is down. We got to get Hunter James cut out of the ropes now. Jamie Dean in a Patriot lock. And Hunter finally freed out of the corner there. Jamie Dean, that arm needed to have surgery, and he hasn't had it yet. You saw that padding on there to protect his elbow. And Hunter James' dad injected himself into this matchup, and he paid the price, man. And this is referees and security out of the back there, and Hunter James. His dad was here watching his merch table with him, trying to sign some autographs, sell some copies of the book, and got himself involved in this matchup here, and we got to get him out of here. Security and referees out of the back. He's a wrestler, but he's retired. He has been for a long time here. They got to get him to the back now. We're going to go to intermission.
Being led to the ring by Matt Hankins from Chicago, Illinois. He is the sociopath, Brian Blaze.
I have a few things I would like to get off my chest.
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the store's departments. You more like love to start.
All right, Seth Stevens.
As I was saying, Dominic Stuckey, I raised you up from a cult, and you decide you want to kick back. I had an angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other, and I'm here to tell you the angel has flown the coop. What once was undeniable is now unrepentant. And you people are the reason that the sociopath has been unleashed. Brian, hit him with the gimmick. Not that gimmick. No, the one that boy does. The one that boy likes to do. Dom ain't gonna do a thing to me but find out what happens when you turn down the offer. 1, 2, 3. referee and your winner of the match and the winner of every other match I decide to put him in is the sociopath, Brad Blaze. Dominic Stuckey, you chose these people, and I will choose what happens to you next. That is victim number one. And I will not stop until...
Hey, whoa. I got your polar bear. And for you, I talked to Dom earlier today.
At the hospital.
Dom said April 4th, he's gonna call you out, but he said you best leave this punk at home. Oh, you didn't hear me? Y'all hold up. Dom said he's gonna call him out April 4th, but he best leave this punk at home talking about you.
Since you got a line to that boy, you tell him I said Brian Blaze will be here on April 4th. And if I ain't got to be here, you make sure somebody's here with a body bag to clean him up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the hit for hire, Bobby Moore. And his opponent. From Athens, Georgia, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the game breaker, Nick Halen.
I don't think I've ever seen Bobby Moore like this. You usually visibly see the anger, see the look on his face here. You can see that it's a different Bobby Moore. More focused, almost, I don't know, almost like a little bit morose, honestly. Hard to tell. Like he doesn't, not necessarily like he doesn't want to be here, but almost like he don't know, almost this is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me kind of thing, you know. These two have had their battles here in recent weeks. We saw the tag team matchup, the dispute after the match that led to this matchup happening. This is basically two brothers fighting is what this is. The Approved has always been a group of rebels and renegades, shot callers, if you will, but they have been a group. Even through Adrian Hawkins having his championship runs as singles champions over the years here at Southern Fried. We don't know if they can survive Nick Halen's aspirations for singles gold here at Southern Fried as well. It's always been more about the group than anything else. And they've had multiple tag team championships, like we said earlier at the last tag team matchup at our last event. Bobby Moore is the only four-time tag champion in Southern Fried history. Every time has been under the Approved banner. We're going to see a wrestling matchup here, that's no doubt. More of that than a fight. These two respect each other, there's no doubt. Side standing headlock from Bobby Moore. Big shoulder tackle there. Bobby Moore with the weight advantage. Very close to the same as far as experience level, no doubt, between these two men. Nick Halen went for an arm drag there. Bobby blocked it and arm dragged Nick Halen. He's going to stay on Halen here. Halen, the more experienced in recent years as a singles competitor. I'd like to see if that's going to come into play here with Bobby Moore. He settles into an arm bar there. Nick Halen grabbing to keep his arm from being extended there, and a hand right to the jaw as well. Backing Bobby Moore into the corner. Good to see if we have a clean break here. Bobby with a reversal of the Irish whip up over the top goes Halen. Arm drag into the corner. Halen's right leg ricocheted off the rope there in the bottom. Bobby Moore normally would stay. Nick Halen there grabbing his help. Halen might have been playing possum there. He's mad about Bobby doing the arm drag in the corner. It's more about a wrestling match there. These two guys look like they don't want to hurt each other. I think it's about to change. Bobby Moore with a double leg takedown there, and he and Nick trading blows. Bobby Moore out of the floor. Again, the fans eerily quiet. Bobby went up over the top. Moore goes for a leg sweep. Nick with a kick. Gets blocked by Bobby. Oh my God. Nick Halen trying to wiggle out of it. He and Bobby, oh damn. Bobby into the ring post. Bobby was going to drop him onto the table there at ringside. Halen wiggled out of it there and posted Bobby. Referee D. Byers in charge of this matchup. History with both men, no doubt. Nick Halen goes through, suicide dive onto Bobby Moore onto the floor. This is starting to get a little bit more physical here, this matchup. That arm drag into the corner set everything in motion here. STO, hook of the leg, Halen with the cover, and Moore gets the shoulder up. Nick Halen, game breaker, trying to load there. Bobby Moore dumps Halen out to the floor. He lands hard. Hold on now. Bobby Moore goes for a dive there, and Halen meets him with a forearm as he comes through the ropes. Bobby Moore trying to return the favor on the dive. Halen rolls under the ropes, goes for a clothesline, ducks it, misses. Bobby Moore with a takedown. Bobby trying to end it after that shot there, and he's growing frustrated. Bobby Moore with that closed fist. Left hand jab. He caught Halen hard. Halen on wobbly legs now. Bobby loads it up. Step up in. Seguri hits Moore on the top of the head. Sick kick out of the corner. Moore drapes the arm and hooks the legs. Halen kicks out there, and Moore. Little nod of the head there. Moore knew how tough of an opponent Nick Halen was going to be coming into this matchup. Moore and Halen trading haymakers now. Ooh. Knife edge chop from Bobby Moore echoes through the building. Oh, another one. Like a hockey fight now, these two men. Standing toe-to-toe, Bobby meets Halen with a boot off the ropes, using his own momentum against him. Went for a leg drop and missed, landed hard on his tailbone. Halen takes advantage of the jumping clothesline. And a second one. Side Russian leg sweep. Halen gathering up Bobby Moore. Positioning Bobby Moore in the center of the ring. Halen slipped off. Maybe concussed a little bit there. These two men have been trading blows back and forth pretty regular. Nick Halen went for a super kick there. Moore falls out to the apron. These two men know each other so well as both of them can get off of their game easily here. Trying something new, something that they haven't done before is going to be key. Game breaker. Nick Halen lands it. Bobby Moore is out. Nick Halen should go for a cover here, but he's going up to the top rope. Bobby Moore is out. What the hell? That's Marv. The hell's he got on? We saw the backstage segment. Halen up on the top rope, distracted by Michael Stevens, went for the elbow, and Bobby Moore got the knees up. Halen was distracted. Moore takes advantage in a 2 count. Fireman's carry from Bobby Moore. Death Valley driver. From hit for higher, Bobby Moore, and Moore's loading up that forearm. Plants Nick Halen, and Halen falls out of the ring to the floor. Bobby Moore reaching out. See Michael Stevens there. Nick Halen. Bobby Moore sees Michael Stevens, goes over and asks him what he's doing. We've seen marvelous Michael Stevens trying to inject himself into some of Bobby Moore's matches here. Recent months. Gotta wonder what the hell's going on. Halen with a Nick Halen hit the code breaker on Bobby Moore. And now he's climbing up to the ropes, the top turnbuckle there. Bobby Moore 3/4 of the way across the ring, but Halen can hit it. Nick Halen with that elbow there, that macho elbow drop. Right to Bobby Moore. Marv grabbing the foot of Bobby Moore. Saving the pinfall attempt there. D. Byers. Pointing at Michael Stevens. Nick Halen has Michael Stevens by the shirt collar. Fans are begging him to hit him. There's Bobby. Oh! Nick Halen went to hit Marv and hit Michael Stevens. Went to hit Marv and hit Bobby, excuse me. Halen's in the ring now. Bobby Moore sets it up and goes to blast him. Halen tries to hit the code breaker again and blocks it. Moore with a chop right to the top of the chest. Nick Halen in a bad spot now. Michael Stevens. Nick Halen climbing up Bobby Moore. Goes to grab Moore. Moore gets Nick Halen tripped by by Michael Stevens.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Bobby Moore.
And Bobby victorious here. Bobby Moore victorious in this fight. Michael Stevens had a hand in there and tripped him. Ended in a roll up here with Bobby Moore getting his hand raised tonight. More questions and answers. Nick and Bobby arguing. And Nick Halen headed to the back here. Bobby Moore finds himself standing in the ring victorious here. Again, more questions and answers coming out of this matchup here. This is far from resolved, no doubt. More to come on this family feud. No doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is tag team action and is dedicated to the life and the legacy of Dennis Loverboy Condrey. Introducing first.
Would be awarded the corporate championship. There are still
Introducing first, hailing from Valhalla, he is Xavier Cross. And his partner, from Royston by way of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the wayward son, Jaden Vane. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the undefeated He is the man of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. He is the most feared Jaden Vane. We still have power? Well, folks, their opponents. Introducing first from Helen, Georgia, he is Cool Seth Delay. And his partner from Lyons, Georgia, he is the Flying Fro, Michael Walker.
The two most recent, some of the most recent tag champs here at Southern Fried, stepping into the ring here tonight. Jaden Vane's there, even though you can't see him behind his monster. Seth Delay taking a moment here to play to the crowd as he goes beating on Jaden Vane. Oh, whooping. Something he probably never got a lot as a kid. Seth Delay tagging in the Flying Fro, Michael Walker. Double arm. Double-handed shot to the arm of Jaden Vane. The Flying Fro off the ropes, nice arm drag. Michael Walker settles in. Jaden Vane trying to wiggle out of it and tag the monster in the corner. Senior official David Weekley in charge of this matchup here. Vane back in the corner there. Walker powers him in. That was not a shotgun or some fireworks. That was Michael Walker chopping the hell out of Jaden Vane. Jaden Vane does have a very choppable chest, I'll give you that. Beautiful double drop kick from the Midnight Express. Most vaunted rivals, the Rock and Roll Express. These guys are channeling some 80s wrestling. Walker and Delay with baseball slides. Out into the barricades go Vane and Cross. They're keeping the attack on Jaden Vane as they don't want any part of Xavier Cross right now. Double team action. Guys, this will tell you how big of a dude Cross is. From the floor, he reached up and just grabbed the top rope and climbed up onto the apron. Just so you know that. Set Delay with a hammer lock sends Vane into the corner. Delay on a mount. We might hear the people in Monroe start counting. And they got all the way to 10 before Delay came down out of the corner. Head of steam back elbow. Right to the jaw of Delay. And Jesus, a damn claw. And just planted Set Delay right onto the canvas. Oh my God. Jesus. The impact that Set Delay hit into the ring post there. The turnbuckles there. Cross is just manhandling him right now. The look of concern on Michael Walker's face is understandable. Oh my God. Set Delay is a talented, amazing pro wrestler, but it is hard to be in the ring with somebody that can just throw you around like that. And that's exactly what's happening right now. He's as resilient as they come. A spine buster and a hook of the leg. And Walker comes in to make the save. Right now, it's just Xavier Cross playing with his food at this point. Clubbing blow right to the spine. He picks up Set Delay in a bear hug right across the kidneys. Set Delay a long way from home, being able to make a tag. In the wrong part of town right now as he gets crossed to break the hole, but he's 18 feet away from Michael Walker. And a snapmare from Jaden Vane. And the nasty kid from North Georgia goes to work on the spine of Set Delay. Ever the opportunist. Jaden Vane there with a backbreaker right over the knee. Takes advantage of the beating that his monster Cross has put onto people. Comes into the last second. Head scissors. Set Delay gets out of it. Can he make the tag? Walker is ready to go. He's got the tag rope in hand. He makes the tag. Walker's in. Big European uppercut from the flying throw and a second one. This young man is putting the fist to Jaden Vane. He's got Vane in the corner now. Big chop right to the chest. Huge uppercut in the corner. Goes for a second one now. Big European uppercut, a second one in the corner. A forearm for Cross, and Cross lands hard on the ground. Oh, hell. Cross may have had enough. European uppercut there. And Vane is rocked. Michael Walker pointing to the sky means he's going up. Walker up. Jaden Vane ducks out of the way. A crossbody gets caught by Cross. Cross is not the legal man. Snake eyes, and Walker hits hard. Jaden Vane with a DDT. And Walker gets pinned there. Set Delay, no help. coming in at
Ladies
the
and
last
gentlemen, the winners
second.
of the match, the team of Xavier Cross and Jaden Vane.
Would be awarded the corporate championship. They are still
Vane and Cross escape with a win. Cross came into the match up there and caught the crossbody and planted Michael Walker. Vane and Cross head to the back now. Michael Walker there with a tap to the back of Seth DeLay. They came out here with a little tribute to the Midnight Express. Seth DeLay has the microphone.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry. Look. No. Bro, I'm sorry. This has been weighing so heavy. It's every single time I come out here, next time starts feeling like it's less and less of a chance. In 2 days, Fro, I'm turning 41 years old. I'm not a dang kid anymore, bro. I'm not. Hey. Guys, as much as my ego loves hearing that, believe me, I do. I want to post it to my Facebook story right now. I'm not even kidding. But Fro, you're in your 20s. You've got your whole career ahead of you. I came back 3 years ago with just a dream of just feeling a little spark of what you get to feel for another amount of years. Fro, we're in two different stages of our lives, our careers. Look, I can't stop Father Time any more than anybody else can. And look, it's time for us to go our separate ways. Guys, I haven't won a match in longer than I can remember, and y'all don't see how much it hurts. Bruises on my body that don't go away as fast anymore. Fro, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm retiring yet, but we need to stop. I need to let you go your way, let me go mine, and then we can... Hey, if God brings us back together one day, that's all well and good, man. But look, I don't know how much longer I got. You got a whole career ahead of you. Please just shake my hand. My mind is made up, Fro. I love you. You're my brother. Hey, cool and Fro.
What on earth? Michael Walker went after Seth DeLay. They just shook hands here. Seth DeLay told him they didn't want to be a tag team partner anymore. Oh my God. Jay Driller. Look at the face on Michael Walker. Referee's out of the back. Michael Walker just attacked Seth DeLay after the matchup. Walker's headed to the back now. Angry there, and Seth DeLay got laid out. Jay Driller there on Seth DeLay, and DeLay is getting help to the back now. I think DeLay was just trying to do the right thing for Michael Walker. Michael Walker's career. He ended up getting attacked by Michael Walker here, and he's getting taken to the back now by security.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening.
Who wants to be king?
Excuse me while I give you a lesson in how this is done. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening and is for Jacob Ashworth's undisputed Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, he is accompanied to the ring tonight by yours truly, John the Body Johnson. He weighs in at 260 pounds. He hails from Royston, Georgia. He is your reigning and defending undisputed Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth. And his opponent, wearing the Imposter Championship with the red tights and blue knee pad. He weighed in this morning at a less than intimidating 150 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed but unfounded Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion from that toilet dump of Athens, Georgia. This is CT Cutthroat Key.
Southern Fried Championship Wrestling owner David Manders in the ring with the championship belts. He is stepping out to the floor with those very same belts. And he will be...
Wait.
Out of the back. This idiot.
Hold on there, partner. I want to make it very clear right now. April 4th, 2 weeks from now, I'm calling my shot. And I will wrestle whoever the new champion is at the end of the night. Because my name is Alexander Lev. And I am your next Southern Fried.
Bye, Lev. We already got enough crap going on in this matchup here. Security, referees need to get your ass to the locker room. You've already had your match tonight. Oh! Ashworth with a Pearl Harbor job on CT Keys as Keys was watching the other referees take out the trash. And he got trucked from behind by Jacob Ashworth. This is the championship matchup here, champions versus champion. Oh! Keys went for a German and just dumped Jacob Ashworth on his head. CT Keys standing in the middle of the ring here. Ashworth going to take advantage of the distraction John the Body Johnson was making at ringside, and CT Keys wasn't having any of it. He is sitting up on the top turnbuckle, waiting for these two guys to figure out what they're going to do. He comes around the corner and blasts Jacob Ashworth. Looks after John the Body Johnson here. Ashworth is pummeling away at Keys. These two men trading blows here back and forth at ringside. Extra security here. You see them holding on the barricades to keep our fans here in the front row safe. Keys slides back under the ropes here. Referee Matthew Daniel in charge of this championship matchup. Oh, Jacob Ashworth with an eye rake. Sends CT crashing off the apron there. Matthew Daniel, that 10 count outside the ring. Neither one of these men can win this matchup outside. Oh, Keys put the brakes on. Ashworth head first off the barricade. Keys walking Ashworth around. Ashworth hits hard on the barricade. Matthew Daniel trying to get both of these guys back into the ring. He knows how important this championship matchup is here for Southern Pride. We need to leave here with a definite champion here tonight after the dispute between these two championship belts has arisen. CT Keys head of steam hits chest first into that top turnbuckle. Ashworth ducks out of the way. Keys with the back elbow. Keys goes in, head of steam as well. Ashworth a little awkward there. He did land hard the last time he and CT Keys were in the ring together. CT Keys F5'd him and he landed right on top of his head. As resilient as Ashworth is, you gotta wonder if he's gonna be able to take all this punishment here. Keys like getting hit by a damn Mack truck 3 times. John the Body Johnson checking out the lights. Keys. That's just absolute power there from CT Keys. Ashworth goes 270 plus and Keys just lifted him up like he was nothing. John the Body Johnson there looking a bit nervous. And Keys is laying the haymakers in on Ashworth. Ashworth out of the corner now. Oh, sends Keys crashing. He might have hit the turnbuckle there. That brace right behind the turnbuckle. Keys hit hard. Ashworth with a foot across the throat as well. Keys head ricocheting off the top turnbuckle. Now Ashworth in control of the matchup, choking Keys across that second rope. Many of these fans here believe that CT Keys is still the champion because of a contract stipulation. Ashworth was awarded the championship after their what was supposed to be their championship match a month ago. Ashworth now with a nerve hold on both shoulders. Ashworth now extra leverage on that right shoulder. Matthew Daniel there checking to see if he's going to submit. The pain is excruciating, radiating down the arm and the left side. Excuse me, the right side of the body there. Ashworth with a cover, and Keys gets the shoulder up. Ashworth now trying to wear Keys out. Leverage the body weight, the torso of Jacob Ashworth. You can see across the head, neck, and shoulders of CT Keys. John the Body Johnson enjoying what he sees there. Keys is trying to fight out of it, makes it up to one knee. Elbows, breaks the hold there. Ashworth chases him into the ropes and a knee right to the midsection. CT Keys has had diverticulitis and stomach issues in the past, and Jacob Ashworth knows that. Anything's a target when the Southern Pride Championships are on the line here. Ashworth has been steady working on the shoulders, the neck, the arms of CT Keys to take away that threat of the power game. Keys had a shoulder down. You don't normally see Ashworth go to a ground and pound submission style of professional wrestling, but he's doing that today to try and take away that power game of CT Keys. Take away those arms. He can mat wrestle as he needs to, and Jacob Ashworth is proving that here, but he's also laying the haymakers. Keys is covering up. Those blows not hitting CT Keys in the head, but the forearms and the wrists. The great boxer Rocky Marciano used to just punch away at his opponent's arms, shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms, any part of the body that was in the way. You just beat those arms enough, you can't even lift them. And that was what Marciano won all those matches with, all those fights with. He just beat his opponent's arms to the point where they couldn't lift them to defend themselves. And that may be what Ashworth is trying to do here. He is pounding away at Keys. The whiplash. Ashworth chopped Keys, and Keys had enough of it. Keys is rallying now. Ashworth, oh God, he's biting Keys in the nose. Raking at the eyes of the champion. The smile, the demented look in the eyes of Jacob Ashworth. Ashworth with a vertical suplex. CT crashes hard in the center of the ring. Ashworth is yelling at Keys now. Ashworth slowing the pace down a bit, going more methodical with his attack, but he's yelling at CT Keys. Oh my God, a punch rocked him. You see Ashworth, that hurt Ashworth, that punch did. Ashworth running Keys into the corner. He hits hard in the turnbuckles. Keys turned to the last minute to avoid his head going in there. Ashworth powering Keys to the top turnbuckle. Uppercut to the jaw of Keys. Now he's yelling at David Manders. The Southern Fried Odor there watching along. Keys is fighting back. Rake of the eye sends Ashworth down to the canvas. Ashworth with a head of steam meets a boot from Keys. Ashworth is rocked. CT Keys with a flying European uppercut. And the champion is rallying. Damn, he kicked the hell out of Ashworth, almost took his head off. lifting Ashworth. Ashworth barely gets his shoulder up at the last second. We've seen Keys take these beatings before and come back and become victorious. He's feeding off the crowd now. Keys is stalking Ashworth, trying to set in with the Cobra Clutch. Does he have it locked? He has it locked in. John the Body Johnson's up. Keys has a leg grapevine. JJ has grabbed Matthew Daniels out of the ring. John the Body Johnson. Manders is out there trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Keys had the Cobra Clutch locked in. John the Body Johnson. Oh, geez. Xander Seabold suspended. What the hell is he doing here? He's not even supposed to be in the building. He hit a sick kick on Keys. Matthew Daniels back in the ring. Keys kicked out. Seabold is up. Manders has told him he's suspended. He shouldn't even be here. Security taking Seabold out. John the Body Johnson has slipped the title belt to Ashworth. Matthew Daniels at the entranceway getting Xander Seabold out. Ashworth has the title. Keys is no, not like this. Matthew Daniels finally coming back. Keys get the shoulder up. Ashworth can't believe it. The delay that allowed Ashworth to hit him with the title belt might have cost him a 3 count. The title belts are back on the ringside table. What the hell else are we going to do? John the Body Johnson still smiling. CT Keys powers him up. Matthew Daniel gets hit in the corner. Keys ran into him there. Ashworth winding it up. Ashworth goes for a clothesline. Keys pounce. Keys hit the pounce. There's no referee right now. Everybody's in the back. Keys with the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Keys has him down. Brian Waits is out now. New champ. Oh. CT Keys relinquished the hook of the leg after just a 2 count there, and John the Body Johnson laughing at CT Keys. Brian Waits out of the back. CT Keys surviving everything to this point. John the Body Johnson there. Keys is looking at him and throws something at. Might have taken off his wrist tape. Both men finally make it back up to their feet. Ashworth with a punch. These two men throwing haymakers, going toe to toe. Blows to the head and a headbutt from CT Keys. Ashworth's nose may be bloody. Oh, right to the throat. Ashworth a half Nelson locked in. Ashes to Ashes is loading. Keys is trying to fight it. Keys has a Cobra Clutch locked in. Ashworth down. Keys' shoulders are down. Matthew Daniels up, counting a pinfall. Waits at the same time. Ashworth tapped out. Keys relinquished
Ladies
the
and
hold.
gentlemen, the winner by submission, C.T. Keys.
Matthew Daniel has the championships. He's talking to Blake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official on the call has overturned the winner by pinfall, Jacob Ashworth.
Matthew Daniel. What in the world? Matthew Daniel was out on the floor and counted a pin. Brian Waits was in the ring and counted the submission. John the Body Johnson grabbed one of the belts, and he and Ashworth are going to the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a confusion in referees, this match has ended in a no contest draw.
You heard Blake Blackwell there. David Manders has two referees saying two different things. Brian Waite saw him tap out. CT Keys still has the red belt. Matthew Daniel from the floor counted Keys' shoulders down. What a damn mess. David Manders has asked for the microphone.
Well, hold up a minute. I'm not going out like that. We're not going home like that. Hold on. You guys seen a tap out? But there was also a count of three at the same time. I'm in the back watching on the monitor. I seen exactly what happened in the ring. You want to be a referee next show? No, just kidding. Oh, we're not going out like that, CT. April 4th. Hold on. Somebody's going to leave with the belts April 4th. This has to be done. It has to come to an end. You and Jacob, no disqualifications. 2 out of 3 falls. You got it?
She said she wants a cage match, but 2 out of 3 falls work for me. That means I could beat his ass twice as many times.
That worked.
Who wants to be king?
2 out of 3 falls on April 4th. A decision, a champion will be crowned undisputed. April 4th here in Monroe.